Hello. How's it going? How you doing? What's up? Having a good day? Having a good night? Having a good evening? Maybe even a good morning. Hello. Let's see what we got. We got Jackie in first, Ninja in second, Bouncy in third. Good to see you all. We also have Phoenix. I'm always gonna mess this up. Oh, Gizzy. Idol. I'm just gonna call you Idol. It's so much easier. I'm sorry. I forgot how to pronounce your name. Let's see who else we got. We have Silent Searchlight, Kitsune, H. Hey H, how you doing? All Giz. All Giz. Yeah. Let's see. What is this? Ninja. You were today's years old when you learned that Tabletop Root has a TTRPG version? Wait. Are you talking about the little forest animal board game? Are you talking about that Root? Yes. Okay. I did not know that had a actual TTRPG. That's pretty cool. Hello, Gamuts. Now, my scientific knowledge understands the joke. We are very developed. You're just gonna send me a voice message on Discord of it. Probably the best thing you could do. Hog is idle. I'm just gonna call you Idol. It's so much easier. Plus, don't you want to be dropping the K-pop now? You know how it goes. Ow, gaze. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna mess that up like 6 more times. Torment you. Yep. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, but Jackie just makes so much more sense to me. Plus, I can't call you Kitsune because I call other people Kitsune. Yeah, that's what I do. I just choose the one part of the word I can pronounce and say that. Yeah. It's why, like, if I go anywhere else, everyone just calls me, like, Hypno, and then, like, people that know me call me Cole. Hey, you would drop long before you got a chance to bite. Ow? You just want to be called Ow? I could probably do that. That's probably easy. I just need a single snap or a click, you know. Hey Bouncy, hey Sindri. How you doing? Yeah, no, I read and I can't hear. So, perfect combination for screwing up every name. Like, what was it? Aegis? I swear to you. I have been calling Aegis for like 12 years. And then about a month or two ago, I actually learned that AE is an E sound, so it's Aegis. Not Aegis. So yeah, talk about things you're X years old when. Yay for English. Yeah. I thought it was Jolene. Well, I thought it was Jackie, Jace, and I thought it was one other one. But here's the problem in my head. Here's my problem. When I think of Jace, I think of League of Legends Jace. And then that makes me think of a guy. When I think Jackie, I think female. You see? You see? This is why I say things certain ways. You know how to pronounce that apostrophe that shows up in some Hawaiian words? Absolutely not. You think of Jason, the old warriors? I have no clue what that is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was just a temporary name, right? So only I can tell you how to say it right. Probably. Mel, yes you do. Thank you, Mel. Mel. Like a cup of water to the burning sea that I find myself in. Astra, simple name. Silent Searchlight, simple name. All these people with like 15 ways to pronounce their names. Jeez. Sometimes I think I should just be Cole, C-O-A-L, you know? Be perfect, especially with how black I am. Yep. I think we have a heist going. I thought I saw a heist pop up. It's a joke because I'm white. See? See? Just so white. See, here's proof. I am so white. Listen to this joke. Hey, where do you go to learn how to make a banana split? Yeah, everyone's doing the heist, so it's gonna be a second. Oh wow, lots of people made it out. But not everyone. Yep. Yay! You go to Sunday school. Yay! Where do you go to make or learn how to make a banana split? Sunday school. Yay! See, that's how white I am. White and nerdy. So white and nerdy. Oh, that song is pretty near and dear, you know. Yay. Trapped. Wee. Ah! So, what is everyone up to this week? I had the day off, so I got roped into dog sitting. So I drove down to my brother's place, dog sitted for him and a friend. Well, they took the nieces and nephews out. Well, some of them were going to the aquarium, but the youngest slammed their hand in a door, so they ended up at the children's hospital just to get the hand checked out. So she came back with her thumb all wrapped up, and like, when I say all wrapped up, I mean the amount of like gauze and wrappings around the thumb were as big as the entire hand. Apparently they had to remove the nail on the thumb, but other than that, it was okay. She'll be okay. She's a tough gal. So that's I was off dog sitting today, and yeah, too much info. Sorry. Just go blank. Forget it. No, it's okay. So yeah, I dog sitted, sat for the day. They brought me food. I forget people are like that. I'm sorry, Silent. I grew up. My dad's a medical salesman, so I grew up watching surgeries. So I've literally been watching medical procedures since maybe 5 years old. So I do not get squeamish around medical stuff. Now, if you want to talk gore, that's a different thing. Replacing a window? Okay. Mm-hmm. 3 spinal surgeries? Oh, wow. Well, I hope you've been doing a lot better. I hope those worked out very well for you. I know how much something that can be. That's great to hear. That's great to hear. I know what was it? One of my friends had cerebral palsy when they were a kid, and they had to undergo surgeries for that. So I know that can be a lot, and I really do pray that everything goes well and you don't have any like relapse or anything. Got to spend your day off working? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get to spend my day off doing anything super crazy. All I know is on the 15th, Wednesday. There has been no new executive orders signed yet for continuing the hiring freeze in the government. So on Wednesday, if nothing new is signed, I will get my promotion. So, really hope that I can do that. Because, well, it's put me back 6 months in my plan. So, instead of being, like, at where I want and, like, being able to, like, search for a house and actually start doing that. Yeah, I saw Silent. I did read it. But I'm a lockbox when you confess. No worries. So instead of being able to start my like job search like I wanted to in like April, I gotta wait like 6 more months to get to that spot. Just yeah. I'm hopeful, but I wouldn't want it to be a new color money. Yeah. No, the thing is like once I get this promotion, it makes so much things so much easier in my life. That's all. Yeah, I am the secret friend. So in my friend group, I'm who everyone comes to like to say like all the stuff that they have to say, and they can't like trust somebody not to be repeated. And I know so many things, and I am very good at not saying anything. I'm an open book about my own life, except for my address. Oh, that reminds me. After my streamiversary, I got contacted by a gaming chair company, saying they would provide me with a gaming chair and a logo and some other benefits and the revenue share if you buy their gaming chair. And I had to go, wait, you want me to stream and have your gaming chair in the background of my streams? That's the thing. You want me for the entirety of my stream to keep your gaming chair in the background for any time the camera is on me. Exactly. I'm like, okay, is this how we'll do it? Well, okay, we come here, we get here, we got to find the gaming chairs, you know. There's got to be a gaming chair somewhere in here. They have couches, UV tails. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just take their gaming chair and we'll put the gaming chair behind. Yeah. This is what we do. This is what we do. I'm like, wait, do you guys have like a model for this or something? Yeah. Clearly, they have never watched and have no clue what they're talking about. Yeah, there we go. That was my transition to this. Yeah. How's it going? Just throw a PNG of like the chair not being used. Here's the other thing. If they knew me, they would know I hate bucket seats for gaming chairs. Absolutely do not like them. And they're offering like a secret lab chair or whatever. Like the base model that's like $200, I think. And it's like a gaming chair, like a racing chair. And I'm like, I have a like really nice office chair. Now, when COVID happened, my work was super nice, and they said they would provide us with stuff for home. So I wanted to see what I could get away with. I was able to get an $800 office chair, paid for by my work during COVID. It is amazing. So I've been using that for like the past 5 years. and they want me to be like, yeah, you have to use this cheap chair that's made for high speed movements. What? Yeah, I could understand that. There's some really expensive ones. If you want to get like into the Herman Miller ones, oh, those are crazy. No thanks. Office chair. Yeah. No, I get funny ones like yeah, mine makes the Herman Miller look cheap. Oh dang. Silent in the like millionaire club with their chair. Hey, oh yeah, we have Billy Go. Thank you for the resub, tier 1 for 35 months. Awesome. Three out of the 6 years. Yeah, 3 out of the 4 years. Been here 3/4 of the time. Also, Tristan is cool gamer. Very true. Very cool. Nice and chill. You know, definitely not hot in any way, shape, or form. But thank you for the follow. Feel free to follow that tail as it just sways back and forth, wiping away all that stress and tension, brushing aside all those worries and anxieties as you just watch it enjoy. Oh, it's located next to your hometown. Get a job over. See, Silent's so fancy. He has a job just going out there, testing those chairs, making sure they're up to quality. So any chair you get from Herman Miller, Silent has sat in it before you. Oh, yes, I have seen that one,
Are you fine
Silent.
with dark humor or nah?
Are you fine with dark humor? I like to keep it PG-13, so no like gore or anything. I'm a big fan of puns, especially like dad jokes, just any dad jokes. I mean, I have a bunch about roofs, but they're all go over people's heads, so I don't like to say them. Anyway. Like, if you're doing dark jokes, I mean, I'll say jokes like, why'd little Sally fall off the swing? Answer. Knock, knock. And then you'd go, who's there? And then I'd say, not Sally. That's as dark as the jokes I get. No dead baby jokes, though. No dead baby jokes. I have a strict line right there. Mm-hmm. Bad Foxy. 2, 1 to screw it in and 1 to add a surprise twist at the end. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Snap redeemed? Okay. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Whee. Yeah, nice and relaxed, nice and calm. Nice and cozy. Just a good start to the stream, you know how it is. We're just having fun, we're just having chill time, you know. Yeah. Oh, I love those, how many lights does it take to, or how many people does it take to screw in a light bulb? Mm-hmm.
I had 2 jokes, so here's one. What did the blanket say when it fell off the bed? Oh, sheet.
Oh, that's not a dark humor joke. That's just a good pun. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I gotta freeze those thoughts a little bit. Mm-hmm. Speaking of freezing things, has anyone played Borderlands? Has anyone here played Borderlands? You know the cryo element in the game? Well, I said, what's the level of dark humor? Is it like just a kind of awkward, make you laugh pun, or is it like a dead baby joke? If it's like the awkwardness makes you laugh just out of the involuntary response, that's usually fine. As long as it's still within Twitch services. It's like an orphan joke. Chat, are we okay with an orphan joke? I'll leave it to chat. Here. We are gonna do it this way. Oh. We will let chat decide. I am that lazy. Yes. One minute. Start. Go. Orphan joke. Poll. Go. Okay. That sort of orphan joke is great. I am stealing that one, Silent. What are the 300-pound guitar? Here, kitty. Okay. It's like a orphan joke. Yeah. Fish ran into a concrete wall, turned to his friend and said, damn. Yep. Those are all good ones. Yeah, we're just chill here. If it's something lighthearted, we're fine with that. We just want something we just don't want something heavy. Did it get a good reception? What else does a 300-pound canary say? Meat. Did I get it right? Okay, we got the poll back. It says yes to the orphan joke. There we go. There we go, Tristan.
I made a website for an orphanage, but the kids had a hard time finding the homepage.
That was it? Oh my god, that is great. That one's great. Oh my god, that one is great. I am so sad we almost we had 14% say no. Still only the second worst thing. Ouch. Hey Corbin, how you doing? Long time no see. We're making questionable content. No. what is that from? Because I know that Orphan, the second worst thing to happen to them. Oh, jeez. What was that? Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I think. I think that was Brooklyn Nine-Nine where I first heard that one. Went to the guy who hangs out with the drummer. I thought it was going to be the bass player. Oh, God. Has anybody seen the South Park with Cartman starts a band? And they need a bass player, so he goes to Tolkien. And he's like, go home. You have a bass. Grab it. Bring it. And he's like, you're black. You can play the bass. Cool. Now lay down a sick beat. And then Tolkien starts playing, and he lays down a sick bass line. And he's like, dang it, I hate when Cartman's right. Why do bands have bass players? To translate for drummer. Oh, these are good ones. These are good ones. On another note,
What is an orphan's family photo called? A selfie. Sorry if that offends anyone.
I will say, Tristan, I will say, you led with the home run grand slam joke. You just led with an out of the park, like, blow up the sign, hit the lights, sparks flying everywhere, and then you follow it up. There's no way your joke could hit as hard as the first one, you know? You just hit the grand slam, you're next up at bat, they just walk you, you know? You set the bar too high. Set the bar way too high. Mm-hmm. One second. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The bar always hits you. What was it? A horse walks into the bar. The bartender says, "Why the long face?" Everyone knows that one. But have you heard a horse walks in the bar and the bartender calls pest or animal control? What? Did you think this was a joke? Ah, so you play Warframe? No. Termite walks to the bar, asks the bartender here. Yeah. Oh, here. Real quick. Be right back. Not sure if you'll be able to hear this. So I've talked about this before, but I have a dad joke button. I am not sure if you guys can hear this at all. So please let me know if you can hear this. Could you hear that at all? I really want to know. Nope. Okay. I have a dad joke, but bummer. It is. It really is. So I have a dad joke button. Literally, it says dad joke machine on it. But yeah. The joke was, I have a calendar. Its days are numbered. Ah. Well. Oh well. It's cool. I can't spam you with sweet dad jokes. I think that we have like a joke thing though. I think there is a like chat command for jokes or something. Can't remember. You got 12 months? Yep. I've also heard that one told in years. Yeah, I'm not sure what the command is. Yeah, I think it's the... What is it called? The... sound stuff? Let me check the sound one. Yeah, but... But is enabled. Oh, it's Chuck Norris. Exclamation mark Chuck Norris. Or exclamation mark joke. There's also 8-ball. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry. My dad and brother just called me one after another on trying to get a message from them and see what's going on. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait to hear from them, but I'm still out streaming for a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Nothing bad, just calling to say hi. And my dad responded with pocket dial. Okay. We're good. Yeah, coincidence. Hey, Wilson, Mr. Wilson, how you doing? How's the fence been? You know, they say the life is always greener on the other side of the fence. Well, Mr. Wilson is that greener passage. If anyone's ever seen, what was it, Home Improvement? But yeah, Taylor, welcome. Is it Taylor or Tyler? I wonder. Tyler? I think that's Tyler. Tyler Wilson, welcome. As always. Yep. As always, thank you for the follow. Feel free to follow that tail. Wiping away all that stress and tension, brushing aside all those worries and anxieties as you just watch and enjoy the stream. Okay. All good. Whew. Ah, scared there for a minute. I mean, I was like, did I feed the dogs chocolate or something? Yeah, such a good pet. Such a very good pet. Yeah, you are. Okay, Silent, have a wonderful night. Take care, and hope everything goes well for you. I hope you get your dream chair sometime. Yep. Let's see. What else is going on? Trying to think what else is happening. I got nothing. I'm thinking of taking a week off of work to play the new expansion of Guild Wars 2. Is that bad? Just like taking a week off of work to go play a video game? You're like, why would you take a week off of work to play a video game? Well, I save up so much leave that I have like 3 months worth of leave right now that I have to use. See, I just never use leave, so sometimes I get in these positions where I have to use it. Yeah, I use... Well, I have 3-day weekends all the time, so that just makes it so I don't have to, use leave a lot. I can schedule everything on just Fridays, or I could take an hour or two here or there. Yeah, when you got, I would be taking every other week off if I had 2 months of use lose. Honestly, just right now, just start taking every other week off. Because I get like 30 days worth of leave a year. So I get like a full month, but I only take like a week at Christmas. And because of that, it builds up. And this is now 4 years. So I have way too much. And then whenever I do take leave, I'm one of those people who will use sick leave if I can, because here's the thing. Extended sick leave? Okay. That's not bad. So I have a lot of travel leave that I have to use every year. So I make sure to use that. And then I like to use sick leave a lot over actual leave. And if you're just taking a day off, it's good to use just sick leave. The other thing is, in order for sick leave to mean anything, you need to have 1 full year of sick leave. It takes about 20 years to accumulate 1 full year. Like, if I don't spend any sick leave, it will take like 20 years to accumulate. So what's the point? What's the point of... I think it's 19 years. 19 years to get 1 full year sick leave. So it's completely worthless until you hit that year mark. But if it hits that year mark, then you get an extra year on your retirement. So I don't care about using it. I think I have like 6 months of sick leave still. But I use more sick leave than I do actual leave. Well, it feels like that. I just always keep my actual leave at use or lose. So I always get approved. Anyway. Another rift. Yes. Go for it. Woo. High stall. Go. Wee. Oh, this might actually be the first. I just got a new email 20 minutes ago, and it's a new sponsorship for reactive overlays. AI powered overlays that respond to my gameplay. Ninja made it. Congratulations to Ninja. Everyone else just you know how it is. You can just relax. You don't have to think. You can just think a little, just have a good time. Yeah. You're the new Astra. Well, Astra's my mod, so sorry, you can't be the new Astra because you're not my mod. Back in the groove, it seems. Yep. Never escaping. Just a menace. Nothing wrong with that. My tail needs a good fluffing. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to actually look into that one. See if I can set it up to be reactive with hypnosis, I guess. I don't know. Yep. So, so in order to do this the FAQ on it, I have to submit Twitch clips of the ad reads to prove that I did them, and then also put a sponsored logo in the corner. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe one day I'll find something cool to advertise. I don't know. It'll be really weird when it's like, wow, this guy has like a 100% turnover rate. It's only like 10 people, but it's 100%. That's insane. Yeah, I mean, I wonder why. I wonder why people would play games I tell them to, you know? Especially if it's free. I like free. Free is good. Yeah. How's everyone doing? How y'all feeling? What y'all thinking about? Yeah. Yeah, I will never tell you to do something like go spend money that you don't have. My first and foremost thing is always take care of yourself, and that includes being financially responsible. Now just hand over your finances and let me balance your budget for you. No, don't send me your finances. Please don't. Please don't. Yeah, I have to be careful sometimes. Yeah. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Having a good day? Having a good night? We. Let's see, what do I have to do today? Oh, I do need to go do that and that. Just gaming stuff. Had his package, I suspect got some. Oh no! Hey, JT. Oh, okay, you got a package. A package I suspect got stolen. Oh, wait. So your package did get stolen, or you think it did? Yeah. So I'm working with a Kickstarter because there was a Kickstarter where I ordered and it was like a couple $100. FedEx said they delivered it, or said that I was not home when they delivered it. The 3 days they said they tried to deliver it, I was there every single day at the time they said they tried to deliver it. And they're like, well, how were you home those days? I was moving. And so I was actively at that location the entire time with my door open because I was moving stuff between the two locations. And they're like, oh, the FedEx just straight up did not deliver to you? Yes. And I'm very ticked about that because now I'm going through this whole process of trying to get something delivered because it was a board game and I want my board game. It's called Barcadia. They're being really nice with me, but they're trying to work through this. Because I might have to pay shipping. I might have to pay shipping and go through someone else. But yeah. What was it? FedEx or UPS? I should probably check that out. Or USP or whatever. But yeah, they just it might be brown. It might be brown. I'll have to double check. But I might have to pay for it to be delivered just to re-deliver it. Is kind of what it's coming down to. Oh wait, we got it. We got the sound clip. We got the sound clip. I gotta listen to this. Oh, I gotta turn you way up. Ow, guys. Okay. I got it. Ow, guys. Did I say it correct? Are they in chat? Did I do you proud? I saw I had a message request. Ow, guys. Ow, guys. Ow, guys. Okay. The message of other friends going live. Woo! Yeah, I just need to check. Like, I've seen. It's just like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, you say you delivered, but you didn't deliver. That's what bothers me the most. Because I just flat up know that you didn't. Another one got delivered to my old residence in California, and I had to contact them, or I had to contact my old place and get it sent from there to me, or have my friend pick it up from them, and he had to send it to me. And that was some D&D stuff, but I had digital copies, so I was like, okay, not too bad. Somebody sending me some VR chat stuff. That's pretty cool. I need to do VR chat. Maybe Friday. Maybe just Friday. I don't think I have anything going on Friday. FedEx more like screw your package. It was by Amazon and they took a photo. Ah, yeah. So I know a lot of people have lock boxes, and you can put like delivery instructions on your thing, and have like a like wooden box like bolted into the ground, and then have a lock on it, and like pretty much you put an electronic like padlock on it, and you give Amazon the code for the delivery, so they'll put it in the drop box and hopefully lock it. And then you just have that where you receive all your packages. The other thing is like this is the reason why I don't use like Grubhub, is because I have seen so many people like they'll do the whole Grubhub thing. They'll get like the picture and stuff, and they'll go to the door, and the person will be gone with their food, and then they'll pull up their like Ring camera, and they'll look at their thing, and the person dropped it off, took a picture, and then grabbed the food and left. Like, I've just seen too many horror stories on that. It's like, I will drive and get my own food. It's not worth the delivery fee, and it's not worth not seeing it. I've seen people who order their food, and then it's like a person has like 6 Grubhub deliveries, so it takes them like an hour to get it. I'm just like, you gotta be joking me. Why you do that? It takes 10 minutes to go to the local restaurant. Call them ahead of time. Get the food ordered to go there, pick it up, and bring it straight home. Yeah. You recommend being outside? Yeah. You don't have a car? Nothing wrong with that. You have it hand delivered? Oh yeah. I'm just saying, I know people who do that, especially like when I was in college. People would do Grubhub and stuff to the dorm, and they would just never get their food. I'm like, what? Why are you even doing that? Just go bike down there. It's a 5-minute walk. It's a 2-minute bike ride. Why are you ordering it this way? I have to say, for when I was in California and I could just bike everywhere, was so nice. The only problem is, no matter which way you were traveling, it was just straight up. The wind was always blowing like 30 miles an hour in your face. Take a left turn, blowing in your face. Take a right turn, blowing in your face. Go back the direction that you were just coming from. The wind's blowing in your face. I don't know how, but it does it. And then with how hot it was just like, uphill both ways. You hard at it. Exactly. Uphill in the snow. But you want to know how that's possible? Well, this is how. See, you get the bus stop I had was uphill because we lived on a hill. So I had to go uphill in the morning to get to where the bus picked us up. And then in the afternoon, where the bus dropped us off, was at the bottom of the hill. So I had to walk uphill from the bus stop back to my house. See? Uphill both ways. Didn't think about that, did you? Ha! Checkmate. Well, yeah, that's true. You rarely do. Yeah, no thoughts. Just relax and just nice and calm. Yeah, so I live right by the highway, so I cannot bike. Like, I can... There's just way too much around me to actually bike. I can bike to, like, the local spot, but I can't, like, take my bike out to, like, the grocery store or anything like I used to. Like, I have saddlebags on my bike as well, so I could go to the grocery store, pick up some food and stuff, and bike back home. Yeah, you can think outside of my streams. That's normal. That's perfectly normal. Yeah. What's the other one? Like, if you're ever on the East Coast, a lot of those roads don't have shoulders. So, like, I don't like biking on roads that don't have shoulders. I feel like those are just unsafe. I liked it better when we were told to bike on the sidewalk instead of on the road. That's just, in my personal opinion, it's just much safer. Hey, Osiris, I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. Oh, we have ads in a second. Okay, we do have ads coming up. So we will probably take a quick break once the ad starts. Go get a drink, go stretch, use the bathroom, do what you need to do. Go brush your teeth if you have to. You know, do something productive. I say that as I'm like, yeah, I just go and stretch really quick. Oh, my chuckle is your weakness? Noted. Yeah. How can that do? Production? Yeah, like, like brushing your teeth, that's productive. But yeah. Yeah, that's about all I got. Getting food, but I don't see ads on Twitch anyway. Yeah. I'll throw up the be right back for the ads. It's more so just so everybody gets the same sort of experience. That's why I like to do that. Thoughts are needed for productivity. Yeah. Now, if you want a challenge, if you really want a challenge, try to brush your teeth on one foot with your eyes closed. Okay. Do the mornings on like your right foot, do the nights on your left foot. It's going to improve your balance. It's actually a legitimate thing to try to improve your balance. But yeah. Okay, there's the ads. Be right back. Okay, back. I'm sorry. I need to use the bathroom. So that took a little longer than I was expecting. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, okay. I just got a message. This is kind of funny. So I just got a message from my dad's friend who has a flight simulator. And he needs help with his flight simulator because something's not working. Hey Georgie. So he knows that I helped build a flight simulator back when I was in California. So he's wondering if I might be able to help. I'm like, where? What? Looking at where this person is, it's about a 2.5 hour drive. So, yeah. Yeah. So I'm like, I might talk to him, like, see if we could do this over, like, Discord or something, and kind of just do a screen share type thing and guide him through. If it's, like, cables and wires, then that's going to be a different thing. I'll have to talk to him and see what the issue is. That was another thing. When I was at my brother's house, I did some IT work on his computer for him. Turns out, you know, some programs are weird like this, but you actually have to tell it what graphics card to use. So his computer was trying to render objects using the integrated graphics card. And I had to be like, nope, never do that. Use the 3060 you got. So he went from only being able to render like a maximum of like 10,000 polygons to we stress tested and easily broke 1 million. Like, no issues. So, yeah. Much better. And then they took me out for a meal to pay me back for coming down to dog sit. So, yeah. Okay, so I'll text back to him. We'll see how that goes. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I got nothing at the moment. Trying to think. That's the story of this area, is just trying to think. Right? Failing to do so. It's the usual. You could think if you want to. How is it? Okay. My place is like a black hole of like temperature. So it says it's less than 50 degrees outside, okay? Okay? I do not have my AC or heat running at the moment. It's turned off. 100% turned off. It is still 70 inside my apartment. Why? Why? How does that work? Well, here's the thing. It's been under like 50 degrees. Well, I would say it's been under 60 degrees for the like past 3 days. So it should be lower than that. But yesterday it was 76 inside my apartment. Yes, I'm on the middle level. So I think it's like the other people in the system are like have all their heat stuff running to keep it good, and I'm just benefiting off of them without paying the price. Oh yeah. It's just like, why do they have it so hot? Like, I am happy when it is like 60 degrees. So I want it to drop down to like 60 degrees where I can just like wear pajama pants and like maybe put on a hoodie, you know. Exactly, but my heat won't even kick on till it hits 53. Like that's my bar. That's my bar. Is like I want it to be above 53 degrees. Because that sweatshirt, like, you don't need to throw on anything extra. You just throw on a sweatshirt and you're good. But yeah, so I was so worried the other day. The people above me had a bunch of like running around, jumping sounds, and it was just like really loud. And I'm like, the new people that just moved in like a week after they've moved in, and I'm like, they got a dog. They totally got a dog. No, it was their friends visiting that had a dog. I could hear the dog going around, jumping around, and just being, you know, zoomies. And I was just like, oh, not their dog. Oh, that would have been... Yeah, it wasn't the neighbors. And then... Was it their friend being a dog? Maybe. No, it was a pretty big dog. It what was that breed? Husky. It was a husky. So yeah, definitely a big dog that would be kind of energetic. Fair. But yeah, it was like they're great, they're quiet, they don't make any they don't make like a lot of noise. It's an older couple. Yeah, nothing to worry about there. The only time I like ever hear them is usually on Fridays because I don't have work and I'm staying at home for some reason. Yeah. Other than that, like, I never even noticed them. And then the person below me is a older lady who constantly has their granddaughter from college visit. I don't know if they live there because it's a 1-bedroom apartment underneath, but I constantly see them, and they're definitely a college student. So I think they just come over for like making dinners and stuff and checking in. Or maybe because it's free food. But yeah, they definitely are. They're very nice. They're always taking care of their grandma. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hunt. Yep. Ah. Oh, whoops. Sends that to the wrong person. Delete, resend. Okay, sent to the right person. Mm-hmm. Okay. Stretch. You guys don't see it, but I was stretching. Trying to think. What do we have going on? Anything cool happening? Be something for DC Universe Online. Looking at Steam really quick. Is there anything like good upcoming? I know the Digimon story is they're saying like it's a better Pokemon. Megabonk, the meme game. I'm just not interested in those types of games right now. Little Nightmares 3? Never. I've seen playthroughs of the first two, but I've never played it. Battlefield 6. Oh god. Have you guys heard about in Battlefield 6? People are remaking the Call of Duty maps and like the customs. Like the Battlefield Forge thing or whatever. Like Halo had Forge, like Battlefield 6 has Forge as well. So they're just making the Call of Duty maps because the game's just better. Or they're like, we don't want Fortnite, we want a war game. We just want guns and war game. Pretty much the thing that Halo forgot. Like Call of Duty, Halo, all those games forgot that they're shooters. They are shooters. They want something specifically, and they keep going more this Fortnite style, but Fortnite is not a shooter. Let's be honest. Fortnite is a battle royale with shooting. That's it. It's not a shooter. Shooters were tight, compact, CSGO style. And yes, I am going to use CSGO as the base of what a shooter is. Because, let's be honest, that's like, if you want to think of a shooter, you have to build up from CSGO. Now, you don't have to buy weapons, you can find weapons on a map, and everything. But you basically have the two styles of shooters. You have the round play Valorant CSGO style, or you have the continuous go do trick shots craziness of the original Call of Duties, well, like Black Ops and like Halo. Halo is the big open maps. Call of Duty was the small, tight, close corners. And Battlefield used to be these massive wars. And that was the three niches you had. And then they just said, well, we're going to completely ruin what makes Halo good. And we're just going to keep on investing in this futuristic stuff that gets more and more insane in Call of Duty. And basically gadgets become the way to play the game. Because Warzone is the way you play the game. Because we want to make Fortnite. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to play Halo, go play Helldivers 2, especially with the Halo package. The Halo goods are amazing. Or at least two of them are. The pistols, meh. It's definitely underrated from what the actual Halo pistol was. But it's really hard to put that into any game, because the original Halo 1 pistol is the best pistol in any video game, hands down. ×2 zoom, 100% accurate, and literally headshot would kill. What was it? You could kill a person in 5 shots, I think it was. 5 headshots killed a person. So yeah, insanely good. The thing that screwed up Halo, and I will die on this hill for what screwed up Halo, is sprint. Sprint was what ruined Halo. Nothing else. Sprint. And I've said this before. Yeah, BXR, yep. You have to know how to BXR, yeah. BXB, BXR, yeah. So, why sprint ruined Halo? Very quick, very simple. When you add sprint into a game, you added a second form of movement. Now, that gets you from point A to B faster. When you are moving faster, now the map has to be bigger, otherwise the map feels very confined. If you take like the character on like the original Blood Gulch, and if you were to have sprint in that, you would just cross the thing in an instant, because you're basically moving at like the Warthog speed. Not as fast, but still pretty fast. So now the map feels smaller, so to accommodate for sprint, you have to make the map bigger. So they make the maps bigger. Here's the problem. Not everybody takes sprint. So if you're on these characters that did not take sprint as their extra on the loadout, now you have a character that's slow and in a big open area. But it's not like Halo, where you can actually fight in an open area. You actually have to deal with all these abilities. And you can't get to cover quickly. So now you need sprint in order to compete with everyone else. And the way the game evolved was everybody had to take sprint, except for the one guy that took armor locking, because he just wanted to screw up with that guy driving around and trying to splatter people. Armor locking was also great for very close quarters inside like the bases, because you could just like swing a corner, armor lock, and just like take a freaking grenade launcher, or like half the weapons of the game come out. Or I actually preferred the shield gen. That was the one I liked, because you could throw the shield gen, you can move through. The shield gen did everything that sprint was supposed to do as well. That was the great thing about the shield gen. It did everything, and it forced combat to occur in a location because it bubbled it. So yeah. I'm just describing you, yeah. Shield gen was my favorite. I thought it was like the perfect thing. They could have removed sprint, made the maps smaller, and shield gen would have been amazing. Everything about the game would have been so much better if you got rid of sprint and scaled down the maps by, well, I would say they're 1.5 bigger than they need to be. You never played that much Halo, but you agree? Do you know why you agree? Is it just because I say it? Yeah. Yeah, sprint was the biggest issue. Firefight was great. I actually enjoyed Firefight. I think that was a lot of fun. But yeah. I really think sprint, because they brought it back, and they brought it back as like just everybody could sprint in Halo 4. Well, the thing was, in Halo 4, they made it so everybody could sprint. It was no longer a special ability. But again, it made the combat bigger. You had accuracy penalties. You had time to take your weapon up as you're sprinting. You had a bunch of these different things that sprinting influenced. And they made the gunplay and the core gameplay of Halo harder. Before it was, you were a super soldier. You are always at the ready, always able to switch, quickly flick to your target and everything. Now you feel sluggish because you are sprinting because the maps are so big, and you're having to come up and make these shots instead of being able to kind of tank through it and actually kill things. Now you have to be more strategic. So, I mean, if you played on the hardest difficulties, you actually had to be strategic still. Unless you were doing the hide your friend way back out of combat, and then you go in and then just suicide. The 2-player, 1-player game. Hey, Tootie, how you doing? Hey. If anybody doesn't know, Tootie streams right before I do. So if you want to go watch Tootie, they're playing Borderlands. No, not Borderlands. Divinity 2, or is it the D&D one? Is it Divinity or the D&D one? I can't remember. Divinity? Okay. Yeah. We'll go ahead and give you a quick shout out. I think I spelled that correctly. Yeah, they typically stream, I want to say, Mondays and Fridays, sometimes on Wednesdays, usually the 2 hours right before I jump on. So if you're looking for someone to watch that's nice and chill, usually I'm watching in the background as I do things around the house. Or run my dailies in Guild Wars. So yeah. So come in, say hi. Talk to me, talking to her, you know, chill. So now it's, yeah, you can, yeah, you like, sprinting has become normal in most games, and I understand it, but when every game's doing the same thing, why would you buy one game over the other? And that's kind of like a big thing. Hey, Tiger, how's it going? What's up? I was just talking about how sprinting ruined Halo. Most people are like, wait, what? Oh, random. 1 second. There we go. Oh, that needs the black shirt. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Good, bad. God, bad? Is that a new tier of bad? Capable Tiger doing God levels of bad? No, it's more fun the other way. So, plot, world domination over there? feel free to just sit back, relax, and have a good time. Lawful chaotic. Exactly. Mm-hmm. You tricked me. No. Yeah, just talking about like games and Battlefield versus like yeah. Then there's like Mega Bonk, but I just don't want to play the bullet heaven games, you know? Did you follow? I don't care. If you want to follow me, follow me. If you don't, don't. Why should I care? I do this as a hobby, not because it's like money or anything. Oh, thank you for the follow. Feel free to follow that tail as it sways back and forth, wiping away all that stress and tension, brushing aside all those worries and anxieties as you just watch and enjoy. Hey Tadashi, how's it going? Mm-hmm. Yep. No interest in Metabug? You want to play it? Is it even multiplayer? Well, I have Vampire Survivors, I have Risk of Rain, and I know that it's like a combination, but I wish it had multiplayer like Vampires or Risk of Rain. That's kind of my big thing, is I'd like to play it, but it's just like I'd rather play the other ones because I can play it with people. Yeah. If they added in multiplayer, I'd probably grab it. I just don't see a need for it. I mean, it's pretty meme-worthy. It's going to be hype for a while, then it will probably disappear, and I don't feel like spending that $10 on basically 2 games that I already have. League had Swarm mode. Okay. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I just can't play League anymore. People make me too angry in that game. Just I've played at too high of a level, so playing, like, coming back to the game just bothers me. Even now, like, I'm gonna tell you, super, yeah, I'm told to never play League plus playing. Yeah, it's not real League. My problem is right now is I don't want the Vanguard system on my computer. I don't want kernel level anti-cheat software on my computer. Smite was a lot of fun. I used to do a duo with Ymir and Nija. So what would happen? What is once we both hit 5 and had our ultimates, Nija would use their ultimate to pull the person up into the sky. I would first blink forward and try to get a stun and force them to blink or use their anti-CC stuff. So that would set Nija up for their ult. So once Nija got their ult, I would start ulting underneath them. And what would happen is the second that Nija would crash down with them, Ymir ult would go off, which is the giant charge Nunu ult, and instantly kill them. Even if we didn't purchase we actually ran the math on this. If we purchased 0 like attack bonus items and they were to purchase all of like the defense and health items that you could reasonably have at that point in the game, we would still have enough damage to guarantee a kill on any character in the game. So that was like our broken combo, and as soon as it would come up, we would just repeat the combo every single time and just destroy them. Okay. But yeah, that was me being super evil. Yeah, the mythology aspect of the game was absolutely fantastic. They do have Smite 2. One of the cool things about Smite is you can just like pay $30 and just get all of the characters forever. So any new character that comes out, you just get them. $30, definitely worth it. If you want to play that game, spend the $30, just unlock everyone instantly. And you will always have, even if you log off, leave, and come back later, you'll still have everything. I think it's still, like, I think you're still able to buy the Ultimate God Pack. Yeah, it's still $30 for the Ultimate God Pack. You just unlock everything. And then they have, like, the 2 Founders Editions for, like, $60 and $100 that just give you, like, extra skins on every character. Yeah, but it's definitely worth it to get the Founders Pack for $30. Every character released. Are Fox and Wolves enemies to each other? No, they fulfill different roles in an ecosystem. They're adjacent, I think. Yeah, definitely adjacent. I'm just looking at games right now. Brew is, though, I showed you guys Brews on Saturday. That's one of the games I'm looking forward to. The other is Dawn of Defense. And then I want to play Split Fiction with someone. But the person I want to play Split Fiction is having trouble with their VTuber model because the artist has disappeared. Or I shouldn't say the artist, but the person who's doing the art and rigging and everything has disappeared and not contacted them. And then they contacted them and then they ghosted them again. So yeah, that's been slowly going. I'm waiting for it to probably go on sale before I pick it up. The other one is Dawn of Defense. Dawn of Defense just announced its release date, and it will come out in Q4 of 2026. Think a RTS tower defense. Am I trying to hypnotize people? Yeah, a little bit. Occasionally. But yeah, I'd like to get inside the playtest for Dawn of Defense. But it's a RTS tower defense game. So think Age of Empires meets balloons. Yeah. for lack of a better way of saying that. Oh, and it's a roguelike. Oh, okay. Feel free. Yeah. Trying to think of other games. Yeah, I mean, some people show up and stick around and forget why they're here. Sometimes they just forget their thoughts. I know 2D's really good at relaxing and not thinking. Same with JP and half the people here. Yeah, it's nice and easy. We just sit around, we just talk and relax, and you don't have to do anything. You know, it's just easy like that. Even if you're not really hypnotized, the important thing is that you can just relax and feel kind of fuzzy, feel hazy, just nice and calm, nice and cozy. You don't have to do anything, you know? Muttering about tail. Yeah. Just that tail going back and forth, just every sway, relaxing you a little bit more. People don't have brains. Does that mean they're immune to hypnosis? No. I mean, I can do hypnosis without a brain. I mean, I do it plenty without a brain. I'm a dumb fox. Yeah, Jackie doesn't have a brain. We took that away from them. We took those privileges away from Jackie a long time ago, right? Just bully. What was I thinking about? Yeah, Digimon's story looks pretty cool, but I have other games I'm playing at the moment, so I still need to finish Borderlands 4. So I probably won't get another game. I'd like to get Hades and Hades 2. I have Hades for the Switch. I probably will get Hades 2 for the PC, but I'm gonna wait for a sale. That's kind of it. I don't know of like any other like games really coming out. God of Furries. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, cool. After stream reward, 1 or 2. Hades is so much fun. The weapons and everything in that game are just amazing. I want to splurge. This is the other thing. Because of what the government situation, I have to hold off on like buying everything. And I want to buy a piano. I want to learn how to play a piano. So I've told you guys a little bit about that, and I've been practicing. But I'm waiting on I'm borrowing my friend's piano that he has for his kids. But I'm going to be buying my own piano once I get the raise. So that's going to be my present to myself. One, it was on sale, so you could afford it. I feel that. Need to do runs of Rabbit and Steel. I don't think I've ever seen Rabbit and Steel. I'm gonna look up Rabbit and Steel. Rabbit and Steel. What is this? What the heck is this? Is this a, like... light... what the... I don't know how to... describe what I am seeing. It's a roguelite raider. Yeah, I see the roguelite, but... is it like GLaDOS? Or... what's that game where you fly the plane? But it doesn't look like that, but it looks like very movement based, but you're kind of like Cuphead. But it looks like a bullet hell, but not really. What the heck is this? MMO Raids as a roguelite. Okay. You're turning into Patrick? Okay. Yeah, Rabbit and Steel does look cute. Is this multiplayer? It looks multiplayer. Single player, online co-op, split screen, shared co-op. Different classes. We have the Wizard Rabbit, Assassin Rabbit, Heaven Blade Rabbit, Dancer Rabbit, and Druid Rabbit, and more to come. Are there any more? Because that does look pretty cool. What one would I play? Tails, Better Focus, yeah. Toho, MMO Raids, and a roguelite. Yeah, it does look very interesting. So many things. This is actually kind of interesting. I did not have this on my list. I am gonna go ahead and throw it on my wish list. So it's now there with my wait for sale wish list. Along with Hades 2. So I'd like to play Hades 2, but I want to play it on the PC. I don't want to play it on the Switch. If that makes any sense. Also, Zoe the Celestial Dragoness, thank you for the follow. Feel free to follow that tail as it sways back and forth, wiping away all that stress and tension, brushing aside all those worries and anxieties as you just watch and enjoy. Yeah. That's part of Rabbit and Steel, is even if you're terrible at the game, as long as you can visit a location, you can progress the story. Okay. And then I need to go back and do Expedition 33. So yeah, there's a bunch of things I need. Left 4 Dead. Yeah, that's an older one. Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. Those are just such great games. Vermintide 2 is kind of like the main one of those that I play. It's on your list, Rabbit and Steel? Yeah, we'll have to play together. Yeah. Tootie, do you want to play it together? Yeah, Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 are classics. Unfortunately, Back 4 Blood just yeah. When it goes on sale. Yeah, it's the same thing. Like, I just need my I need this promotion. Wednesday, I find out if I get my promotion or not. It's literally on Wednesday I figure out whether I get the promotion or not, or if I have to wait for the government to reopen. I have to figure out what's going on then. But hopefully Wednesday I get my promotion, and then I can actually afford things again. See, sometimes I'm like, I should get a roommate to help save on rent. That'd make things so much simpler. Back 4 Blood? Back 4 Blood is just... Oh, they've nerfed that game so much. They've made it so much more difficult than it should be. I'd rather play Vermintide. Honestly, I'd rather play Vermintide or Darktide. I just think those are just better games. Redeem something? I'm guessing you're talking about Hypnofun? Oh yeah, the other one we were talking about was Warframe. Warframe. A game I enjoy, but I can't keep up with, and that's the biggest problem. It's like, I would like to play it, but it's just impossible to keep up with that grind. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's plenty of fun stuffs for that. I mean, I'm guessing you're talking about Tail Swish or Evil Cole. Probably Evil Cole. Be right back. Okay. I've not been paying attention to what time it is. It is late. Because those are the things in the price range for 3K. Evil Cole is very fun. Yeah, yeah. Let's see, what else is there out there for games? Yeah, like Brew is the big one. It comes out in November. So that's the one I was showing you guys before that I was interested in. We played a little bit on stream the other day. What did you guys think of Brew? I'm just curious. What did you think of Brew, the potion game? Yeah. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it was labeled for November 2025. Yeah. It doesn't have a specific day in November. It just says November 2025. I think the only thing in the game was the healing. But we're missing a lot of stuff for the game. That, like, there's 2 other, like, trees that you can build, where we didn't have lightning potions, we didn't have customized abilities, we really didn't get into a lot of the stuff in the game. Okay, Ninja, take care. Oh, yeah, and Left 4 Dead, that's always, difficult. The versus mode is a lot of fun. Yeah, it depends on how much it costs as well. Like, if it's honestly, if it's like $30 or less, it's a good price. I would like it to be like $10-15. I think that would be great, but I could see it being as much as what's this? Oh, so it was supposed to come out on the same day, or it was supposed to come out September 16th, but it got pushed back to November to not compete with Hades and what's it called? Silk Song. So it's been delayed to November to reduce chance of competing with other games. Yeah, which I think is a smart choice. I think Brew is going to be a very fun game. I want to play it. I think it looks cool, and I think it has a good gameplay loop. It's just, like I said, early game healing was not straightforward and really explained to you. I would like them to point out healing in the actual game, but at the same time, if you can really out heal stuff, I mean, I'd like that to be a gameplay style. So it's really just a matter of figuring stuff out. And we did not get that far. We did not learn a bunch of like the spells and abilities, because one of the cool things is when you change the materials for your spells, it changes up how those spells actually work. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's so many games that are just like, yeah, we don't want to compete. Silk Song, it was funny, between Silk Song and Borderlands, and Megabonk completely like destroyed everything. You had what, Silk Song 1 week, then you had Borderlands for the week after, and then you had Megabonk the week after that. And it was like those 3 games just completely destroyed everything else. Somehow Borderlands, or not, Battlefield 6 is doing well. But I think that's just because people are really tired of Call of Duty and are happy. Yeah. Red Dead Redemption, Halo, all great games. We were talking about Halo earlier, so probably not going to revisit that topic at the moment. One that's kind of gone buried is Digimon's Story. I know that game's been very highly praised, but there's too many other games people are buying right now. Yeah. That is fine. They just need to go back to the tight-knit gameplay and get rid of the crazy skins. Just give us a good shooter. And by a good shooter, I mean get rid of all the gadgets, go back to grenades and C4, and we'd be happy. Stop giving us these drones and all these other crazy things where just the game won't let us play a shooter, and we're basically doing a gadget simulator. Like, if you want to play a gadget simulator, go play Rainbow Six Siege. It's a much better gameplay. The problem is you have to be strategic, and well, we know Call of Duty players are not strategic. Yeah, Black Ops 2 was where they had the right amount of gadgets versus gunplay. Gadget Sim sounds like an Inspector Gadget MMO. Yeah, it pretty much is. That's pretty much how the game works now. It is a Inspector. Everyone's Inspector Gadget. Just throw out everything. Don't be Fortnite. That's all I have to say. Don't be Fortnite. Fortnite has the graphics to be Fortnite. Warzone does not have the graphics to be Fortnite. I would rather they do, like, instead of doing the rings and circles and I would rather they do, like, a circle of the map becomes uninhabitable, and as long as the game progresses, more and more circles appear from strikes. And what these strikes will do is, if you're in the area during the strike, you die. Just straight up, you die. There is no, like, you have to get out of there. There's a missile incoming. Get out of there. This is how Warzone, I think, should have been. So you have basically a airstrike that happens and just evaporates a portion of the map. You can go back in that area after the strike, but you're taking heavy damage to really stay out there. So you really can't spawn camp outside of the area. And then you have more artillery strikes, and they're done in such a randomized way that it's always kind of, it will never split the map into two sections, but it will just randomly take off parts of the map. So you can know where these, like, limits are, and, like, it will always, like, strike the same spots to take those spots off the map, but it will never cut the map, like, diagonally in half, where you're going to guarantee people on one half of the game just lose. But it will basically work its way down until there's just one zone left, and then you have to work it out that way. I think that would have been a much better way. And once it's, like, down to one zone, you bring in the radiation overflow of all these different zones, where it will slowly creep in and close the area off. And that's how I would do it. So, and I would probably say radial damage on these, so you don't instantly kill people near the edge. But I would not mind just insta-killing everyone in there, instead of people camping the blue zones early game. I would rather just eliminate those zones completely. Have it be very high damage and just lock off sections of the map. I think that would be more fun. Yeah, mobile. I don't play mobile, so... Everything is Fortnite. Yeah. I actually like just the regular game versus Fortnite. You know? The where you fight the storm and the NPCs, and yeah. Oh, I need a randomized background. Sorry, I missed that. Give me 1 sec. Let's find a good... There we go. That works. Yeah. The Bell Seesaw. No clue. Who's back? Oh, we also have the ad break starting. Well, we're gonna have an ad break. Yeah, we'll have an ad break. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit longer. Just because I still feel awake. I got some water and everything here, so we'll still go after the ad break starts. But feel free to take a quick break, stretch, do what you need to. You sad? Oh. Because I'm leaving for like 3 minutes. So I can get up and stretch. Do you need to put a shock collar on me so I don't leave? Stretched a bit ago, yeah. Shock collar. No, you don't want a shock collar. Some people know. I'm not evil like that. Hey, Metal. We're about to go into an ad break, so we'll be right back. I'm gonna stretch, refill my water. Yeah. Oh, the pie shock? Yeah. Like a shock vest, stimulus vest for VR chat. That would be cool. That'd be fun to have. Okay. We are into the ads, so be right back. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. How you doing? How you feeling? Having a good one? Having some fun? Not thinking too much? Yep, welcome back. Sleepy? Yeah, definitely. We've been going for a while. Link for what? I block all links here. No thoughts, only Ian. Fair enough. Yeah, no, I get enough people posting BS links and stuff, so I just delete all links. It's just better that way. Funny video, that's all. You can post it in the Discord. ! Discord. I mean, that's probably the best thing to do. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. So what is up? Yeah. So yeah, Brew I'd like to play. I know Atlas had a bunch of upgrades to it. Expedition 33 had a bunch of updates to it. Still playing through Borderlands 4. I'm now 60% of the way through the main story, and I've completed every side quest available in the game so far. Well, soon TM. Soon. Expedition 33 is, in my opinion, the best game of the year. Hands down. The only game I would say competes with it is Silksong. That is it. Game of the decade? Okay, let's see. It's 25. Let me think. Okay, I gotta pull up a web page and look at top games of 2015. We had The Witcher. Okay. Yeah, Bloodborne, Witcher 3, Rocket League. Wow. Yeah, definitely. Just looking at that. Just looking at 2015, you had The Witcher 3. Let's look at 16. Actually, yeah, no. Uncharted 4, Overwatch, Dark Souls 3, Final Fantasy 15, Pokemon Go. Nothing crazy really in 2016. Witcher 3 still kind of the best. Legend of Zelda, ooh. And Horizon Zero Dawn, both great games. I'd put Legend of Zelda above Witcher 3, so Legend of Zelda. Red Dead Redemption 2. Where's the first one? The first one might win. Still, I think Legend of Zelda. Yeah, that's kind of looking at 2018. Still say Legend of Zelda 2019. Nothing crazy into. Well, we had Death Stranding. Plague Tale. Nothing like crazy other than like Death Stranding. Death Stranding, I'll put Death Stranding above Zelda. Half-Life Alyx 2020. We had The Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, the original Hades, Half-Life Alyx, Animal Crossing New, the second one. Genshin Impact as well. Is Hades the best game of that year? Hades might be the best game of 2020. You want to play The Witcher just because the dude is hot? Hell yeah. 2021, we have It Takes Two, Monster Hunter Rise, Resident Evil Village, Valheim. That's kind of it. Yeah, definitely It Takes Two, I think, might be the best game of that year. Oh, we also had Halo Infinite. But yeah, I think It Takes Two was probably the best game of that year. Still, I still think Death Stranding. 22. Elden Ring. Okay, Elden Ring's better than Death Stranding, so we're gonna move Elden Ring. 23. I don't even need to go through. Baldur's Gate 3, hands down. So Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate 3. Then we have Baltoro, Indiana Jones. Well, that was at the end, right afterwards. That's the problem with Indiana Jones, was it's right at the end of the year. But yeah. Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 is probably the best game of 24, despite Baltoro there. But it got snubbed because of Baltoro. And people didn't like the shakeup that Helldivers 2 did. But I would say Helldivers 2 was the best game, followed by Baltoro. than Astrobot. So still Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate 3 are honestly the only competition to Expedition 33. When we're saying, oh, Sony did everything in their power to hurt Helldivers 2. Yeah. I don't know between Baldur's Gate 3, Helldivers 2 did a lot for the shooter. Baldur's Gate 3 did basically Divinity did a lot of good work for bringing that system back from like Neverwinter Nights. No, I'm reading. I believe in the Discord there is a like memes or videos. You should post it in one of those probably. Probably videos. Yeah, Horizon's good. You played Buckshot Roulette? No, I've never played it. So I just read Tootie's bear comment. There's something you want to tell us, Tootie? Okay, Jack. Take care. Take care, Jackie. Hey, Demon Wolf, how you doing? Yeah, so you have Elden Ring, which is pretty much the pinnacle of Souls games. It just is. 100%, it is the best Souls game without a doubt. They started that genre, then Elden Ring perfected that genre. Then you have Baldur's Gate 3, which is a very old style of combat from like Neverwinter Nights. Take care, Tadashi. You like bears, that's all. Brow. No. So you like them hairy is what you're saying. Now we know why you like The Witcher. So Baldur's Gate 3 completely overhauled, redesigned, and came out with probably the best rendition of that point-click party style that Dragon Age had, that Neverwinter Nights kind of started way back when. Well, I shouldn't say Neverwinter Nights, but that's kind of the first one I played of it. So it just had an amazing gameplay, amazing story, amazing voice acting, just across the board. Absolutely fantastic. Yes, they are. Yes, they are, Tootie. You might have to do something in the rules and roles in order to access it. But it should be under the media tab. Anyway. Then you have Helldivers 2, which really took our old Halo and shooters gameplay and took that back to just being fun and dumb. And then what was the other one? And then you have Expedition 33, which took the JRPG, took the Western RPG. What's the game? Is it Bravely Default? No. Octopath Traveler, maybe? I'm trying to remember what game, but they took some of the mechanics where you're doing things on the... What is it called? The downstroke? The downtime? When the enemy's taking their turn. They took that and made that interactive. Yeah. So that was a huge thing about they took that and they made it interactive, which is just an amazing thing to do. Combine that with the best video game music. It just, oh my god, the music is just perfect. The story is phenomenal, and it has a very low bar of entry, and that's another big thing. Helldivers 2, very low bar of entry. Expedition 33. Have you not played it, 2D? If you say you have not played it, I am going to like buy this game for you and give it to you. If I get this promotion, I'm buying you Expedition 33, okay, 2D? Red, I don't know, like, where are you in the just post it in the lounge or gaming lounge, okay? No, you'll get it on sale someday. Yeah, okay. It's only like $30, so it's something I can afford if I get the promotion. So I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, if you post it in Gaming Lounge, you should be fine. A lot of people have posted videos in there. Okay, Red Wolf? She doesn't want a handout of the greatest game of the year. You will absolutely love it. I don't even want to talk about like the story because it was so good. Don't worry, Discord confuses me. Yeah, you never respond to me on Discord. You're so mean. What do you even use to communicate with people, 2D? That's what confuses me. A cell phone? Fully uses a cell phone in this day and age to do all their gaming content. Yeah, we gotta get you in Spouty's Discord. That will get you talking. Nah, I am like the least Discord person. I'm in so many Discords. I stop in, make like 5 comments, and leave for a month. I'm so bad at that. But yeah. I'll figure it out later. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I can't even like check Discord to see if you're like in. I don't know. There's too many damn tabs. Yeah. Telegram's a lot easier than that, I think. Are you on Telegram? Because Telegram just makes it all one tab. But it's a lot more chaotic. I wish Telegram and Discord like combined. There's things that are like amazing on Telegram, and there's things that are amazing on Discord, and I wish they would just merge. Yeah, I kind of want to delete the current Discord and make my own. And when I do that, I will probably make it and then hire someone to actually build a like good Discord. Like pay someone like a couple $100 to build a good Discord with all these features.
Crying noises.
I'm sorry, I can't help you, Red. I can't help you. I have said all the things I know. If you didn't choose roles, it might be a role you have to choose to add access. I don't know. Because I know a lot of places you have to do roles. Sometimes you have to read the rules and mark that you reacted to the rules to do things. If you didn't read the rules, check the rules out. Make sure you reacted. Check out the rules. Make sure you reacted. See if there's anything there that pauses. Yeah. Did you react to the rules? That's probably the first thing I should ask. Well, the big thing is with like setting it up with like a professional person is they can do like the why are you getting upset, Fruity? Just relax, you know? Okay. Yeah, the bottom of rules there should be a react. That you need to do that in order to like access anything. And then I'm weird because I have like I'm not the admin, but that's my big thing is I'm not the admin. Yeah. Yeah. And I would just like to set up or redo things and make a actual Discord instead of it being a fan Discord. But yeah. That might be something I do this year. I don't know. And that will be a little bit easier because then I can actually like do mods and stuff and yeah. And be a bit more involved in it. That's the hard part is I am not that involved. And I would like to bring in like age verification stuff and things like that into the that's another thing. Red, are you under 18? That is going to be another question here because it will block not age verified people on Discord. One of the people here that's just a fan. It was originally a fan. Okay. Are you age verified on Discord? That might be a reason. Yeah, we have a bunch of mods that are all fans and stuff. Okay. Sorry, I don't know how to help you then. And then we do have, they're actually using like an app thing to be the main admin. I don't know. I don't know how to help you anymore. Don't worry about it. That's all I can say. If you have the title of it, you can post the title of it in chat and I can look it up on YouTube later. It's gotta be amazing. Well, I don't really watch like YouTube videos. I mean, I've done music and that's about it. So I can get my whole like stream demonetized for the day. You know, delete the VODs. Well, I don't know. I'm doing blind IT here. That was how it was with my brother's computer. He's complaining about like his thing not working, because I gave him my old computer, and he's complaining like this thing's not working. He's having all these difficulties, and I'm like, did you do this? Did you do that? Did you do this? He's like, yeah, I did all these things. I go over to his place. He's done none of them. None of them. He tried to, yeah. You're right, he's going down. That's just kind of a result of being around me, you know. I be dumb. I make others dumb. I try to help people be less stressed. So I'm really sorry. Yeah. Duty, all I have to say is the gameplay is so good and the story is so great in Expedition 33 that literally take Baldur's Gate 3 level of story and take the epic music of like Legend of Zelda, like just the iconic music that you get like from like Legend of Zelda, and then take the like gameplay, like the rewarding gameplay of like Final Fantasy VII, and throw that all into one mixture. And then put it in like a Victorian era Paris, post-apocalyptic. And that's Expedition 33 in a nutshell. Well, yeah, now I can at least check to see if they're on the Discord. Can you post in any of the chats? That's what I want to know. Can you post in any of the chats? Fred, can you post in any of the chats? Like, do you have any chats appearing? And does the Discord link still work? That's the other question. You're in the lounge right now. Okay. Okay, do you have the gaming lounge? Do you have gaming lounge? If you have gaming lounge, post it there. A lot of videos get posted in gaming lounge. The link works fine. Okay. Okay. It's not a game though? Well, that's fine. Just say Cole told me to post it here. And then you get off scot-free. Mm-hmm. Troubleshooting. Yay. Yeah, gaming lounge is literally just anything with like video games, movies. It's more everything than like the lounge, to be honest. I mean, half the time I put stuff in videos for music. That's probably like the big thing I do. Wow, we've been going a while. It's been like 2.5 hours. Usually I'm not up this late. Okay, it's posted there. Looks like Luffy. Yeah, I would not be able to, yeah. Because it's a reaction to a thing. I would not be showing it on stream. But yeah. Yeah. No, I understand what he's talking about. I ended up taking a fall and bruising my tailbone. So yeah. It is extremely painful to like even just bruise your tailbone. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard this story before about Markiplier. Mm-hmm. Not just there though. Oh, okay. Do. Like I said, Okay, what was I talking about before? Video games, game of the year. Yeah, Expedition 33 is really just completing with like 2 or 3 games. I would say Elden Ring, Helldivers 2, and what was the last one? I keep forgetting the third game here. Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah. Oh, he falls on his shoulder. Okay. Yeah, I've done that. I've done that with more than 100% of my weight. I separated my shoulder. I crashed a bicycle going over 50 miles an hour. And when I say a bicycle, I mean a pedal bike, not a motorcycle, a pedal bike. I was biking down a hill, and I live in Colorado, so when I say a hill, I mean a mountain. And I popped a wheelie, and my quick release was lost, and my tire fell off, and I ate it, and I ditched my bike, I landed on my arm, and I separated my shoulder. Yeah. So yeah. I have done that to the point of blacking out. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, no, I got extremely lucky. The way I broke my shoulder is the perfect way, because I did a completely perfect shear. So when I say it's a perfect shear, they don't have to do surgery on my shoulder at all. If I want it to get fixed, I need to like do a like iron or like the mesh that goes in your shoulder. So like, you know, like the football people when they get like their shoulders injured, how they have to get like the mesh to go around to hold the collarbone to the shoulder. That's what I would have to do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was extremely lucky. I ended up with a mild concussion and a separated shoulder. The biggest thing was this happened the day before soccer season, my senior year. So I wasn't able to compete in soccer. And I ended up losing all of my scholarships. So that was the biggest downside to it. My acceptance to the Air Force Academy also got rescinded because of my change in health status. So yeah, but that's fine. I became an engineer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I've seen that before. It was a while ago, if I remember. But I thought it had like a different title, like The Day I Broke My Ass or something. I don't know. I feel like I've seen it before. Okay. Yeah, but it says Markiplier, so it might be the official. Could be his off channel, maybe. I don't know. Markiplier was great. Mm-hmm. Parkour. Mm-hmm. Oh, Tootie, how's the cats? They still going crazy? Yeah, it's an animation, a funny one. Okay. They're fine now. You have your door open and share cheese. Yum. Good old string cheese. if FNAF was in real world. I've seen a video of that. There's a great video where they actually set up a little like FNAF thing, like an actual restaurant one. Hypno Fox beats Hypnotic every time. Thank you, I appreciate that. FNAF is too spooky. Hey, if you limit your frames per second, you don't have to do anything. You limit your frames per second to like 10, the game will like make it so you don't have to do anything in FNAF 1, because everything is based off of frame counts. So you can like just close both doors and you'll survive the entire night, because like the power drain is based on frame counts. How fast what's his name gets there takes like a certain amount of frames. So if you just lower the frame rate, the fox never runs to the door the entire night. Yeah. So the game time from like morning to night is based off of actual time, but all of the events in the game are based off of frame rates. So if you have like a really good game running at like 200, it's Foxy. So if you have like a really high-end computer running at like 240 frames, like he'll come 4 times as much than someone running at 60 frames. So it's absolutely insane. I feel you, 2D. I am not good with spooky games. I am not looking forward, because I know one of these days I'm just going to be downloading. I think if I do take off that week of the 28th, I think the 30th and maybe actually the 31st. The 31st, I might just do a spooky game marathon. And I might do a spooky game marathon where I just ask you to send me like games on like Steam. Like are there just like spooky games? Let me see if there's just free spooky games on like Steam or yeah, there's like a bunch of free spooky games out there. I might just like take some of these. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good with spooky stuff. Thank you, Tootie, someone else that understands. Thank you. I do not do spooky. I do not do spooky. Not because I can't sleep, because in my head, I have to make it real. How can this happen in real life? How can we pull this off in reality? That is my curse. I have to realize things. FNAF 4? I wouldn't mind playing like Into the Pit or something. Like, how long does Into the Pit take? Six hours, 9 hours to beat. 12 hours to complete the whole thing. Average 9 hours and 30 minutes. So I could do a day where we just beat Into the Pit or something. I don't think that's like a super spooky game. I've seen some of it, but I can't really say I've seen all of it. Like, I've seen short gameplay because we've raided into someone that was playing it. But that's about it. I'd rather just let's go back to Steam and look up horror games. That just The Guard. Maybe just find like a cheap like horror game and beat it in like one night. I don't know. Cozy horror games, boba tea shop. Yeah, that's what we need is cozy horror, boba tea shop. Make me hate boba. That's right. I don't know. There's a lot of like jump scare games and stuff out there. I'd rather just play something fun. Do Guild Wars 2 stuff, you know, or Borderlands 4. Yeah, I'm not a spooky person. I'm with you on that, Tootie. No, I am not playing Amnesia again. I am not playing Amnesia again. So the only proper way to play Amnesia is start the game at midnight. And I got to the scene where you're being chased, you cross the river, and you open the door at like 3 a.m. And he's standing there. You just ran from him. And he's on the other side of the door. I said, nope. Stopped it. Done. Not playing. No more. Done. Capiche? Capiche. Hey, Lion. Thank you very much for the 5 months. So good to see you. Thank you, sir, very much for the sub. No, I've not played Penumbra. Capiche. Yeah. Was he pee your pants on stream? I have never peed my pants on stream. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I have not done that. Penumbra. What is Penumbra? It's on stream. Let's look it up. Penumbrum Overtune? Requiem? Black Plague? Is there a specific one? Overture? Overtune? Overture. Very positive. $10. Not bad. State of the art, 3 blended puzzle and action. I like puzzles. Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Yeah, I've never seen it. It's from Amnesia. You cruel person. You cruel person. It's from the people that made Amnesia. I know it's good. I know that means it's good. I know it means it's good. There's also the Bunker. I've never played the Bunker either. I've only done the Dark Descent, and I was like, nope. Outlast is fun. I don't think Outlast is that much of a sport. Wait, am I thinking of the right game? Am I thinking of the right game? No, I am not thinking of the right game. I am not thinking of the right game. I was thinking of that city one. What's that city one with the zombies? But no, in the bag and it's her, yeah. Foxmesia, where you hide from Cole. Got it. Soma. Yes, I do know Soma. Hey, Apollo, how you doing? Yeah, I fell into your trap card. Yeah. What are some good scary games for streaming. I'd be literally going to search this. Good, scary games for streaming. Suggestions for streaming horror games. The Visage. What is The Visage? Redbook also says The Visage. The #1 comment. The Visage. What is The Visage now? I've never heard of this. Alien Isolation is another one. Dead Space, Evil Within. Dead Space is not that much of a horror game. Honestly, Dead Space and BioShock are not horror games in my opinion. Alien Isolation is. But what is The Visage? I feel like I'm about to get schooled here. The Visage. Why is it like not popping up on Steam? Visage. Okay, it's just Visage. It's not The Visage. Psychological horror game. Ever-changing house in a slow-paced, atmospheric world combines both uncannily comforting and horrifying realistic environments. Generally, a terrifying experience. Very positive. Released in 2020. It is $35. And huge house in which terrible things happen. Wander the corridors. Explore every dead room. Get lost in this. Yeah, we've done we've done Into the Backrooms. That was like a year or two ago, I think. We played Into the Backrooms. We beat like 3 out of 4 of the levels. Granny. Psychological horrors sounds less scary. No, psychological horrors are the more scary one. You want to know why? Because jump scares are jump scares and you know jump scares are coming, so they don't feel as bad as they are. Psychological messes with you. This is like an Amnesia where the game says it's like you go to save and it says deleting game. They fuck with you. For PG-13, we can use one F word. No worries. Psychological horrors are made to manipulate and toy with you. Jump scares are there for just scaring you and moving on. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna put a spider in your pal, but joke's on you. I like spiders. Okay, Island Adventure. 100% scariest game ever made. Just like Furbies. Oh, I like snakes. I used to have one as a kid. Yeah, you try to get me with all the spooky animals. There's only one animal that scares me. And I'm not going anywhere near it. And a corpse? Wait, corpse is coming to my house? Guys, they're bringing corpse to my house. I'm gonna have them sing about that Anime Girls song. Joke me like you hate me. You were president of the Furby Club as a kid, and you don't like horror? Rudy, are you sure about this? God, I want to listen to some Corpse Hubs, and I'm going to put some Corpse Hubs on in the background really quick. If you hear me singing along, no worries. Anime girls are ruining my life. You know it. Oh, it's e-girls are ruining my life. My bad. E-girls are ruining my life. Okay, here we go. Like you hate me, but you love me. Low-key wanna date me when you... God, his voice. Ah. Well, Sykkuno did an update on him earlier this year. And even though he's like stepped back, Sykkuno and him talk regularly, which is really cool. And I'm glad he has that in his life. Where you're like... Sykkuno and him are still like chilling, hanging out, and doing a bunch like that. Fear? Fear sounds very familiar. I think I've seen it before. Yeah, I've seen Fear, but I think I've seen one of the later versions. Oh, it's Mono the Studios. Or Productions. Wait, that's probably a different one. Last night I had training at work, so we had to clear a room. I threw a flash, but instead of waiting for it to go off, I walked into the room with it. Silly mistake. Yeah, I've seen Fear before. It's old enough where I don't think it would bother me today. I think that's because it's a shooter. I think it's more of a shooter. And I think that's the point with like a lot of like games, is I feel that they're just like standard shooters now, or like what was I saying? Like not Death Stranding. What is the Dead Space? Dead Space. Like Dead Space, I don't see that as a horror game. Fears to Fathom games. I didn't look those up. I don't think I've even heard of those. Fears to Fathom? What is this? Is this like 24 Still and Fire Lookout, Settled into a New Home? Oh, these are like the point-click adventure games, right? Where it's like you have a weird thing going on in the world. It's like Myst style. Yeah, but they're like Myst. Not really Myst, but same type of like movement, slow. Now I know how to go to work for the entire week. Well, do you still get paid? Do you still get paid even though that happened? There are chases. Okay. I mean, you guys saw how I was with what is that? The park game. Aw, that really sucks. They can't have you at least doing paperwork or anything. Indigo Park. That's the one. You guys saw how I was with Indigo Park. I like double check everything. Yeah, Indigo Park Chapter 1. Yeah, we played that. That was a lot of fun. Gonna send a tax collector? How could you send a tax collector to me? That's one of my D&D names, is Tax, the debt collector. He is the most overpowered D&D character I have ever made. A conquest paladin, battle master fighter. Can I tell you about a character so powerful? If he hits you once, you're dead. Doesn't matter. If he hits you once, you are dead. He puts you in a disadvantaged state, puts you in prone on the ground, locks you there, fears you, and drains your health every turn. And if you try to go away, he pulls you back. Oh, and he reduces your movement speed to 0, so you can't move. You can't stand up, you're just stuck in that position. And you have disadvantage on your save to get out of fear. Yeah. I could shave your fur off. No, I already have a costume. You don't need to do that. That'd be weird. Why would you want to shave someone and make a skin suit? That's just strange. Okay. So many spooky. So much spooky. So you can tell that Judy doesn't know how to use Discord. I sent Boo to her and she didn't respond. She hasn't even looked at it. Sniff, sniff. Aww. What in the IRS is that? I don't know. I'm gonna build a new PC this week. Oh, that should be nice. Okay. Bark. Yeah. Yeah, it is getting late. I have to be up in like 6 hours. So I should probably be calling it a night. Let's see. Woo. Let's see who we got. We got Bowdy, Slush, Meeps, Mike Feedback. Any of those you guys want to raid? Ears down? Okay. Mike Feedback? Okay. Bunch of folks. Yeah, there's a bunch of people online. Mike Feedback. Yeah, I'm just gonna make this quick. We're just gonna go with Mike Feedback, Spouty, Meeps, 111. Okay, keep going. I guess it's even. So keep going. Where's the bribes? Weeboo. No, we don't have Weeboo on the options. We have Spouty, Slush Dog, Meeps, and Mike Feedback. Mike Feedback is just chatting. Spouty is playing the Mortuary Assistant spooky game. Slush Dog is playing Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. You have my family? No, you don't. I don't have a family. I'm an orphan. You've been over this. Whoever gets the 2 wins. Tootie, are you gonna bribe someone to vote Spody? Or vote Spody? Bout? Okay, Phoenix. Okay, we got 2 from Mike. Okay, we got 3 from Mike. That settles it. Mike's fun. They are a, I am blinking on what animal they are. They're fun. She's awesome. Or they're awesome. They're awesome. So, yeah, it's been a long night, but yeah. I do have to go here. Yeah, Tootie, why do you never respond to me on Discord? No. I messaged you Boo, and you didn't say anything. So mean. So mean. I know she'll never respond because she's never on Discord. No, that doesn't work. Final struggle. What do you even... Here, I'll ask you, what do you even use? Yeah, almost 3 hours. New record. Okay, there we go. Raid Mike Feedback. Okay, the raid's there. Okay, very good. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're not. Your chat a couple of times. Phoenix Vindy, who? Metal Hog? Oh, Thomas? Oh! I don't think I've ever raided Thomas. I'd have to check them out. But yeah. Yes. Nope. Don't care. Well, thank you everyone for coming in. It's good to see you all. We'll be back on Wednesday with more hypnotic fun. I look forward to seeing you all. And like I said before, feel free to check out any of these people: Spouty, Slushdog, Meeps, Tootie. All of them really fun, really cool. And as always, have a wonderful night. Stay safe, be kind, be happy. Bye bye.